How's it going, everybody? This is Josh from the MTG Noob, running into a scheduled daily event, which is an M13 sealed draft. The sealed has changed on Magic Online, so instead of the 4-pack, which was a really good value, we now have a 6-pack Phantom, which is 8 tickets to enter. If you win 1 round, you get 1 pack of RTR, 2 rounds, well, I guess, or M13, depending on what you're drafting. If you win 2, you get 2. If you win 3, you get 3. The value on that's really low. You do get a QP if you win out, but not really grinding QPs, so I decided to enter a scheduled event for today's draft. Without further ado, this is M13. I didn't want to wait until 1 o'clock. It's 11 now for RTR, so let's go ahead and sort these by rarity. Let's see what we got. Well, we got a bunch of rares. Voidstalker, Phylactery Lich, got a Krinko, which is always good, a Fervor, Faith's Reward, and Diabolic Revelation. So no bombs. Krinko's decent, so our value is definitely not in our cards. Has got to be in the deck building, so kind of a bummer there, but what are you going to do? Alright, let's look and see what's strong here. Let's see what we want to build. Alright, we do have a Krinko, so let's first look at red. Got an Arsonist, a Torch Fiend, Krinko's Command, Arms Dealer, singles of all this, Flames of the Firebrand, Trumpet Blast, got a Boar, a couple Craterizes, of course, a Jester, Furnace Whelp, Krinko, of course, Chandra's Fury, and Turn to Slag, so not bad for the red. Let's look at red-green, see if we can go aggro. 3 stinking Bond Beetles, a Rancor is always good, Visionary, T-Pack Wolf, a Boar, a Naturalized, Titanic Growth, Plummet, doubles, a Courser, a Primodox, Baloth, a Spider, and a Big Worm. Artifacts, got 3 of the usuals here. Let's look at black. Crippling Blight in doubles, got Duty Bound Dead in doubles, Tormented Soul, Rats, Vampire, Harbor Bandit, a Mind Rot, a Moida, Phylactery Lich, a Blood Reckoning, a Shade, and of course the Revelation that we mentioned earlier. Not super. In blue, got an Unsummon, a Voidstalker, a Mind Sculpt, a Fogbank, couple Negates, a Scroll Thief, Watercourser, Encrust, Tricks of Zitrade, Invocation, and an Invaders. Not terrible. In white, we got a War Falcon, got Pacifism, Crusader, Guardians, Captain's Call, a Verdict, Protector. Got 3 stinking Pillarfield Oxen, an Elephant and Eagle, and we got some Guardian Lions. So, not great. Just upon first looking at it, I mean, the Rancor is really strong, especially with our tokens. Let's see what red-green would look like, and then let's see what red-white would look like. I do want to run Krinko, and we've got some decent goblins. We've got a nice removal card in Flames, Trumpet Blast, maybe a Boar. Jester's probably fine. Furnace Whelp, maybe. Krinko, definitely. Fury's fine. Turn to Slag's good. So red looks pretty good, actually. Let's look at our curve here. So looking at 7 creatures here. Alright. Let's see. We could go with a Visionary. The Wolf, I don't know, maybe. Boar is good. Titanic Growth is fine. Courser's good. Primodox. I mean, I guess it works with a Visionary. It's alright. I don't know. We got a Baloth, got a big humongous spider, and we got a big humongous worm. That's actually not bad. It's only 11. It's 12 creatures. So we'd need a little bit of help in here, but I do like it. It's got pretty good synergy. Yeah, the curve looks pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and pull out the green. Sans fixing. We got no pretty lands. Now let's run the white in here and see what we got. Pacifism, Crusader looks good. Guardian's not really. Captain's Call is good. Divine Verdict, we could run that. Protector would be good. Elephant Eagle, I don't know. The white really is lacking now that I look at it. It's higher curve items. I do like Captain's Call and the tokeny red-white build, but I think that green is going to yield the best results for us. And I think we've got a mix of removal spells. I don't know if we want to play the Furnace Whelp. Let's look at what else we've got. We've got a Timberpack Wolf, which is a fine little beater. Guess we could include the Primodox and maybe some Bond Beetle. Get some Bond Beetle action in here. Mark of Mutiny is actually decent in an aggro deck. We don't have anything to sack it out to, though. Can't fling it, of course. Kite Sail might be okay. Primal Clay actually is not terrible in the deck. We're looking at 13 creatures right now, 19 cards. I really don't want to run a third color. So, let's see. I guess we could bring the Primal Clay down. Torch Fiend also is not terrible. It's not quite as good as an uncommon status, in my opinion, but it's not terrible. A Mock, a Mutiny. Yeah, I think this actually works fairly well with the aggro element in the deck. A Baloth or a Primodox. I guess we could Primodox and then return it to hand. That would be pretty sweet. Yeah, I think I'd like a Primodox in this deck. So what are we looking at here? Can always be returning Primal Clay and casting it as suits our needs. 15 creatures as it stands. I don't mind the Furnace Whelp in here. It's not bad. I don't really know that I want Primal Clay, though. This Plummet is probably playable. Kindled Fury might be good in this deck. It's cheap. It's a nice little trick. We have 14 creatures. I guess we could roll out with a Bond Beetle. Bonding up one of our dudes here. Yeah, I think it works well also with the Rancor. It's too bad we didn't get a green ring. It's 22 cards, 14 creatures. It's actually 15, including the Krenko's command. So I guess our sideboard options would be Kite Sail. Could, of course, run the Primal Clay if we wanted to. It just makes us a little later. I'd prefer not to be there. Naturalize is always a decent little target. Plummet is playable. We're kind of just guessing at what our opponent might do. Kindled Fury also is not bad. I think without knowing what our opponent's going to do, I want to run Kindled Fury. It buffs our guy no matter what, and then we'll look at what we run into here. We can board into a Naturalizer, a couple of Plummets, and see how that goes. But I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I mean, blue is tempting because of the Talrans, but without the hexproof green guy, the beast, the hunt beast, I don't feel like running Tricks of the Trade. Increst is fine, Watercourse is fine, Scroll Thief is fine. But I think blue would probably work better with green. It looks like a lot of our blue creatures are kind of bouncy and got some evasion, but I don't think they're nearly as good as the green or the red. Now, Mark of Mutiny probably could be cut, but I kind of like it in the deck, especially with the Primodox. It'd be a sweet little combo. So, Can we combo? I think this might be at the beginning of upkeep, huh? Yeah, we can't even do that, so. Um, well, forget the combo on that. It's just the aggro element, but I still like it in the deck. Alright, anything else? I think that's about it. Let's add some land into this puppy. What do we got? 9, 8. Yeah, it looks reasonable. Kind of want to hit green early, however. I think I might run. Got 2 double red cards, though, huh? Yeah, I think 9, 8 looks fine. Alright, let's throw this in and see how we fare. I'll catch you in round 1. This is Josh for the mtgnoob.com and also the Planeswalkers Library, our sponsor on the site.